not, Mom. I am Style Queen!
This moronic theme.
Mayor of Paris, Audrey Bourgeois is expected to attend the show with his wife, the great and highly respected fashion critic.
Honestly, Marinette, it's perfect the way it is. I feel like it's the ugliest hat in the world.
Isn't it really strange that she only designed the hat? I'm not part of the fashion world, but I'm pretty sure designers generally make the whole outfit, not just one item.
But what if people see that it's a synthetic pigeon feather and not a real one? They're gonna think it's lame, aren't they?
First of all, it was never real because real pigeon feathers don't look like that, and secondly, Adrian is super allergic to feathers, so what's the point of even bringing this up?
Audrey, be a dear and fire the chauffeur. I can't believe Gabriel allows his staff to drive like that.
You can't fire somebody else's staff, you incompetent wench.
It's Audrey Bourgeois! Only the harshest fashion critic in the entire world. I didn't know she was coming.
The newscast you were just watching mentioned her attendance, plus this has no doubt been planned for months, and as a participant in the fashion show, you would know that she'd be there. Writers, I promise you can give out exposition in a way that doesn't make the character seem brain dead.
What is this carpet? Is it fabric? Why isn't the red carpet made out of marble like I said?
Because, by definition, a carpet cannot be made out of marble.
You're fired!
Once again, I must ask why Andre was elected when both his wife and daughter are known to be power-abusing morons.
For your information, the trend this year is glitter.
Glitter? There's no glitter on my hat. This is a fashion disaster.
Oh my gosh, who cares? You can't change it anyway, so stop wasting my time with your whining.
By the way, Mom, I have a little something for you.
Chloé, what is this? This wrapping paper is ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. You're fired.
Darling, please, you can't fire Chloé. She's your daughter.
Watching a mother abuse her daughter while her useless doormat of a husband does nothing to protect said child fills me with pure rage toward everyone involved in making this happen. Maybe it wouldn't anger me so much if there was some sort of lesson or moral to all of this, but no, that's just the way it is, and the show doesn't address the abuse or rescue either of the bourgeois children from it. Now that I think about it, it's the same story with Adrian and his father. I'm sensing a pattern here, and it's disgusting.
This fashion show just might be one of the most important in Gabriel Agrest's career, as evidenced by Audrey Bourgeois' presence.
Considering what happens later, Gabriel is definitely richer and more important than Audrey, so calling this the most important fashion show of his career just because of her presence is insane.
Where are you going? You heard Audrey Bourgeois, right? I can't let Adrian model this hat. There's no glitter on it. Zero trend potential.
So you were just going to ditch? If you had done that, your reputation would be ruined, and you never would have been able to design for anyone ever again. All this anxiety and whining is just here to stall for time, and it's ridiculous.
Mr. Agrest has reserved a seat for you.
Finally!
In the second row.
What? My mother always sits in the front row.
Not today.
I know Gabriel is just doing this to tick Audrey off, but man does it feel good to watch her be put in her place. Too bad this entire plan is stupid.
Gabriel cannot do this to me. I'm the one who discovered him. Without me, he'd still be drawing his unworldly designs in his dismal, cramped studio.
I can't really tell what she said, and it's not in the subtitles, but I think it was unworthy or otherworldly designs, neither of which makes sense. It's clear that she's insulting his designs, but if she thinks so lowly of them, why did she discover him in the first place? And clearly the creators think the same thing since they left it out of the subtitles.
I can feel my prey has more malice in her than anyone I've ever akumatized before. She will be my masterpiece.
You're leaving the case open? Wouldn't she rot? Or is she just unconscious? Somebody please tell me if this woman is dead or not.
You will now be able to revenge those fashion disasters.
Revenge those fashion disasters? Sounds like the translators need some grammar lessons because that is not at all correct.
They'll see who's queen. Hawk Moth.
Sometimes Audrey has an accent and sometimes she doesn't. I wish you would just pick one and stick with it. Is this not an official Agrest fashion show? Why is a teenager DJing for it, one that Gabriel dislikes at that, and why does there seem to be only one piece and one model? This feels like a waste of time for everyone involved, including, no, especially me.
Where's that ungrateful Gabriel Agrest? I demand that he kneels before me.
My father isn't here.
Well then, if Fashion Disaster Daddy isn't here, I'll just have to settle for Agrest Jr. You're fired!
Gabriel once again places his son in direct danger, except this time it's entirely on purpose. Somebody get him the Father of the Year award. I think he deserves it.
Uh-oh, we've got a problem.
Why was Plag not with Adrian? I know it's because he needs to be around later to help Ladybug, but it's not like the characters know that.
Don't you need an assistant?
Fine, I'll take you on trial.
Mom, Style Queen.
Once again, if Chloé, a regular girl, had enough time to react, Ladybug, the superhero, definitely had enough time to at least try to dodge.
If you want to find Gabriel Agrest, I know where he lives.
You can take care of Ladybug later. She's worthless anyway.
It's not a completely idiotic idea.
Turning her into glitter would have destroyed the Miraculous anyway, so I guess it's a good thing Style Queen agrees to this, even though it was a stupid move. Gabriel, stop her. This has happened time and time again, and it has never worked out. Tell her to get the Miraculous now. Why does Gabriel keep akumatizing the dumbest and most self-centered people in the world? I don't think Audrey can even brush her teeth by herself anymore. Why would she be able to outsmart Ladybug and Cat Noir? Where was Chloé and all that? It's not like Style Queen turned her into glitter since she was still making noise, and besides, I don't think Style Queen can reverse the transformation, so what gives?
Keep this for me, Sleeping Beauty.
This altar and this force field are not an aspect of Style Queen's powers, but I guess the episode got an episode. Where was she keeping this rose? It wasn't on her, so was she keeping it inside of her? That doesn't seem fair. If she hadn't willingly given away the rose, she would have been unbeatable. If Hawk Moth can make villains that are this overpowered, why doesn't he keep doing it? Oh, and why doesn't he choose people who won't do stupid things like leave their akumatized object in the open?
Cat Noir, I don't know what you're doing, but there's a witch of a villain running loose, and I really need you.
Where's Cat Noir?
I wish I knew.
The fact that Cat Noir hasn't shown up should tell everyone his identity. There were only a few people who were turned into glitter statues, and Gabriel, who has already suspected his son of being Cat Noir, should put this together quite easily.
A mallet? Of course, Master Fu.
This lucky charm is completely inaccurate. Ladybug doesn't even end up using the Miraculous she takes from Fu, and it's not like her going there affected Plag's decision to help her. Maybe the lucky charm somehow planned for Chloé to find the Miraculous, but considering how that ended up, I doubt it. The lucky charm has literally never messed up this badly before, not even when Ladybug's powers were affected by the villains, so this is obviously all just an excuse to give Chloé her time to shine, which is unforgivable, frankly.
Don't worry, Cat Noir is fine. He's just lost his Miraculous.
That Tomcat's really got himself stuck up in a tree this time.
Let me guess, you're Cat Noir's Kwame.
Ah, out of order episodes. My favorite. This is a stupid excuse, and Ladybug is a complete dolt for accepting it. If Cat Noir really did lose his Miraculous, then Plag would just return it to him, like we see him do several times in the future. The only reason Cat Noir wouldn't be able to transform is if he was turned into a statue by Style Queen, and again, there were only like 4 people who were transformed. It would not be difficult at all to figure out which one is him.
As a result, he's lost his ring, and it's just me that's able to help you out.
No, it's out of the question, Plag. You are way too dangerous without an owner.
Who cares if Plag destroys everything when the Miraculous Ladybug will fix it all immediately? It's better than letting Hawk Moth win, right? And since that's exactly what ends up happening, I'm once again going to point out that Fu is the true villain here. He's sabotaging Ladybug with his sheer incompetence, and he's wasting my time.
Pick an ally you can trust to fight alongside you on this mission. Choose wisely. Such powers are meant to serve the greater good.
They fixed the sound effect issue, but they did it in the worst way possible. Honestly, I cannot fathom why they decided to do it this way.
Ladybug!
Watch out! Lucky charm! A tube of glue.
A glue diet, but I'm still going to. Oh! I'm gonna squash you like the nasty bug you are! Shoulder pads!
Once again, Ladybug struggles to defeat a villain she otherwise would have had no problem with, just to set things up for Chloé to have her moment. Technically, breaking the object should have deakumatized her and left her with a giant hole in her stomach. Of course, the Miraculous Ladybug would fix it, but I do wish I had gotten to see Audrey bleeding out. Yes, this episode has annoyed me so much that I've turned violent. Blame the writers, not me.
If you only knew what a great team we made. What if I went back to New York with you?
Don't be ridiculous, Casserole. Chloé.
Chloé, she hates you. It's time to give up and be a better person. Is that harsh? Yes, it is. But I'm too aggravated to phrase it any better, so you get what you get.
Oh, the fashion show. My father's gonna worry about me.
It's on my way. I can give you a lift if you want.
Ladybug. The Be Miraculous is much more important than a stupid fashion show. They're going to pretend like she thought the Miraculous Ladybug would bring it back, but there's no way she would think that's how it works. If it was, then Adrian, Chloé, and Audrey would have been returned to the Grand Palais too. Once again, Ladybug's character suffers just to elevate Chloé. If you have to bring everybody else down just to highlight one person, you probably shouldn't be focusing on that person in the first place. Lila.
Style Queen was my greatest masterpiece. How could she have failed? How could I have failed?
You failed because you chose a narcissistic idiot who can't plan ahead to save her life. The malice they hold is not what's important, it's the type of person you evilize, you moron.
Sir, you took a big risk today, especially regarding Adrian.
If only I could tell Adrian why I'm doing this, he would understand.
No, he wouldn't, and you know that, otherwise you'd tell him. Once again, screw Natalie. She's the only one with the power to free Adrian from his abusive household, but not only does she not do that, she enables Gabriel. I don't care what kind of redemption arc they try to give her, she is just as irredeemable as Gabriel himself.
Thank you, Ladybug.
I have to go. Bye. Wait, if they didn't, then I lost a Miraculous! I have to go back to the Eiffel Tower right now!
Marinette!
The Eiffel Tower is that way, Marinette. Actually, I don't know the geography of Paris, but that is the direction she and Adrian came from, so I'm going to assume the Eiffel Tower is somewhere over there. And if it's not, then the sin is on them for entering from the wrong direction. Also, you should go as Ladybug, not as Marinette. Sure, she probably can't transform right there because there are people there, even though they somehow didn't see her detransform. But in that case, she should run away from the crowd of people, not toward them.
Actually, I have
No, you don't. Come on. We can't miss the beginning.
Don't worry, Tiki. No one will find the box. We'll get it right after the show.
Marinette, go get the Miraculous. I don't care what excuse you have to make, what violence you have to enact, or what feelings you have to hurt. That Miraculous is much more important than any of that. Again, this episode has to screw Marinette's character over completely just to allow Chloé her moment, and that by itself makes anything Chloé might do, good or bad, completely meaningless.
Hello, my queen.
Great, more Chloé, just what we needed. Aside from my personal feelings on the matter, if they really wanted to give Chloé a Miraculous, they could have had Ladybug save Chloé when her mother tries to turn her into glitter. Then Chloé could beg Ladybug to help her save her mom, and Ladybug agrees because of all that bullcrap back in Zombie Zoo about Chloé having a heart. That way, you still get the Miraculous to Chloé, and you don't have to make everyone else seem like a bunch of morons in the process. Well, Ladybug would still be a moron for deciding to trust Chloé, especially when she could have easily defeated Style Queen on her own by using the glue strategy, but Queen Bee was something the writers had already decided on, so at least the character assassination would be significantly reduced this way. I still wouldn't like it, but it'd be better.
Ugliest hat in the world.
Don't know, my dear. For your information, the trend this year...
See? Mrs. Bourgeois, Mr. Agreste has reserved a seat for you.
Keep this for me!
Make her tell you where he's hiding.
Couple sizes too small to beat me, Ladybug.
Plus, this is no about, oh my gosh. Plus, this is no about, why can I not say that?
Ladybug doesn't pay her people. Sally didn't pay us. That means Sally is Ladybug.
Where is Gabriel Agreste?
He usually never leaves his house.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
I can't believe I have to sit through another episode of this. Thank you to M.O.D.E, EmoBaest, Cast Creations, That One Copyright Akuma, Allie Onyx, MC, and the original Starwalker for supporting the channel on Patreon.